Wow!
Oh, look at that.
Hello and welcome back to Daily Diaries. Now, last week, if you saw, I lost my camera, but I've got my camera back. Well, I didn't lose it, I just left it at the pool and then the pool was closed and I couldn't get the Anyway, so this week is like a little bit of a flashback week, but it's not really, because basically we're going to start with Pancake Day, because I know that seems like it's nearly 2 weeks ago now that it was Pancake Day when you're watching this, but it was a fun little day and I don't want to miss not sharing it with you guys, so here it is. Today's Pancake Day. So this morning we didn't really get a chance because I had training and Lance was still asleep, lazy, to do pancakes this morning. So I just got back from training and we're gonna do them for dinner. So we're gonna have like a savory breakfasty pancake thing. I'm probably gonna have some sweet ones as well, but I'm also not gonna do like, I guess what would be traditional Pancake Day, which is like crepes. We're actually gonna do, well, I'm gonna attempt to do some fluffy like pancakes to have with some veggie bacon, veggie sausages, and some like, you know, go in for some syrup, and maybe we'll have some with some chocolate spread on it, some classic one, who knows? But first I'm gonna make the batter. And for the batter, you are gonna need 2 cups of plain flour, oh gosh, 2 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, or caster sugar I've got here. That's 1/4 cup. There we go. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. I mean this seems quite a lot of baking powder, but you know, I'm going with what the recipe calls for. 2, 3, 4. And 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Wow. It's gonna be a big old rise on this. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, or just like that. Then we're gonna combine and mix that together to make sure they're all nicely together before we add our wet ingredients. Then we're gonna whisk together our wet ingredients in a separate bowl. 1 3/4 cups of milk, or 440 ml. A 1/4 cup of melted butter. Let me make sure that's a 1/4 cup. Perfect. A little splash of vanilla. Oh, maybe that was a bit much. And 1 large egg. Go. Right. And then whisk that all together and then slowly add it to the dry ingredients. Now we're gonna get a little well into the middle of this to create for the wet ingredients to go in. Oh gosh. I'm gonna whisk it slowly as we go. I don't know if this is what I'm meant to be doing, but I'm doing it. Oh no, what the hell's fallen in there? My whisk is falling apart. Jeez. Louise. Right, here we go. Oh yeah, this is starting to come together nice. Oh yum. Tastes like an actual cake. It's the difference between like crepes that are kind of like don't have like sugar in them themselves, if that makes sense, and then the pancakes has a little bit of sugar in them, so they're already a little bit sweet. So it's nice thick batter that we got there. So I'm gonna put that in the fridge for a little bit, let it all cool, and then when it's actually time to start cooking them, we'll get to it.
I was gonna dip it in and then make little pancakes.
How wide these shoulders are. Are you helping?
I want to put it.
You want to put it in there? Are you tipping it from one to the other? And a lovely jumper that Papa made for you. Lovely. Is that your pancake on the side there? Do you think that's going to cook on the side?
No.
Why don't you think it's going to cook on the side?
Because it's gonna.
Do you think it's hot enough to cook there or not? So are you just making a mess for Papa to clean up? Or should I get you a tissue and Robbie clean it?
Watch.
Oh, pancake.
There we go.
Are we making naughty little pancakes? Naughty, naughty pancakes. Not just making pancakes. I've got my, like a bit of my yarn stash out on the table because I'm trying to figure out what exactly I'm gonna make next. And I can't quite decide because I don't have enough colours in one colour to make a solid thing, or if I was gonna make a stripy thing in these colours, like a springy, jumpery, cardigan-y thing. I don't know, but we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Be very careful. Look at that.
Keep pouring, keep tipping. Very good.
Perfect.
Wow.
Oh, we need to get another one, don't we?
It's like a little moon. It has like a moon.
It looks like a unicorn.
A unicorn! Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well done, Robbie. You made a unicorn. Just admiring this jumper. You know, lovely granny square belt. Pattern will be available soon.
Ready? Don't touch the pan. Be very careful. Okay, go ahead. Pour, pour, pour. Yeah, very good.
What are you making this time?
Wow.
I'm making a pig.
Oh, is that a pig? Well done.
Wow. All right. Oh God, no pressure, like a camera on it.
Wow!
Look at that. Robbie, that's beautiful.
I made a pig with an eye.
You made a pig with an eye.
Obviously.
I love that imagination, Robbie.
I think it looks like a goldfish as well.
Oh, it could be a fish. Are you just eating the batter with your fingers? Excuse me. It is delicious, isn't it?
I'm gonna make a daddy.
You're gonna make a daddy?
Daddy. All right. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Is that a
giving
daddy?
Daddy challenges to flip these ones, Robbie.
Whoa, look at that. Daddy has tentacles.
Perfect. Waiting for them bubbles, waiting for the bubbles, waiting for the bubbles. Oh, it's starting to bubble, it's starting to bubble, it's starting to bubble.
Ready, Robbie? See it?
Whoa!
It's a daddy pancake!
Hey, clap, clap, clap.
It's gonna be Robbie.
Is that Robbie?
Robbie. Oh, look at that. All right, very good.
Very good, Robbie. On yours, would you like some jam, some lemon curd? Would you like some sausage and bacon? Or would you like some chocolate or syrup? What would you like?
I want chocolate and
Chocolate and syrup. What do you say?
please.
Good boy. Ooh. Hey, don't just eat the Nutella on its own. You have to eat it with the pancakes.
Tell me the honest truth.
I have been known to take a spoon to the jar and just eat it. I'm not gonna lie.
And was that when you were 2.5 years old, or was that like a few weeks ago?
Probably a few weeks ago. Robbie, you can eat as much of the Nutella out of the jar as you like. What have you got on your pancakes, Robbie? I can't hear you.
Bacon.
Can't hear you.
Bacon.
Now taste that bacon with chocolate on it. That is genius. You are literally like, you're like gourmet Silver Lake 2017 right now. You're giving me hope that you're still a bit American.
No, the big one.
This one?
Yeah.
Come on then. We got some scrambled eggs. We got some like veggie sausage, veggie bacon with the pancakes and a bit of syrup. Lance has pretty much got the same.
Well, I didn't mean to.
And
Tom,
I think Robbie's put some chocolate onto his as well.
Yeah. Thank you, Robbie.
Yay. And it wasn't just Pancake Day that I filmed that week. I also filmed a little bit of the training of some of the things that we've been getting up to in the gym recently. So we have it, you know, training hard, working hard as we go, and, you know, to work those pancakes off. But now I'm going to answer some of your questions. First question from Rachel Wick says, do you think you will retire after the Tokyo Olympics, or are you planning on keeping diving for as long as you can? Love your little family. Now, retirement has always been a big question on, you know, for any athlete, but I've always said I will keep going as long as my body will let me, and right now my body's doing, you know, it's doing good. I've just got to keep, you know, training smart, and, you know, because I love diving. I mean, who wouldn't want to be able to keep carrying this on for as long as they can? So, you know, no retirement plans as yet. Okay, next question from Carolyn, who says, I know Jane came to London to be your coach and is also your synchro coaches, Matty and Grace. Does she also coach the other elite divers in London, or do they come with their own coaches? Love your latest crochet projects. Does Lance get a matching cardigan as well? Lance hasn't got a matching cardigan yet, but who knows? When I get round to it, maybe I will. I've got a little bit of leftover yarn, but probably not enough for a whole cardigan. But anyway, so yeah, Jane does coach me. She coaches Matty, she coaches Grace. She also coaches a diver called Robin and a diver called Michaela, who's come over from South Africa. So she coaches 5 divers, which is great, because then we have our own little group that we train together, we work together, we can cheer each other up and, you know, cheer each other on. So yeah, it's actually really nice to have that little group together. And, you know, Jane is a great coach to be able to have us all working together too. So this question is from Monica, who says, what is the most romantic thing you have done for Lance and vice versa? I think one of the most romantic things that I've done for Lance is I organised like a little helicopter ride to go up onto like a mountaintop in LA, and we had like a picnic and there were roses, and it was just a cute little moment with the sun setting and all that kind of stuff for a little date night, which was really nice. That's, I mean, one of the more romantic things. But I also make him a scrapbook every year of for Christmas of like our year in photos and little things that I've collected along the way, like train tickets, plane tickets, and little bits and bobs as we go. I mean, Lance is very romantic as well. He often will prepare me dinner for surprises. He'll leave notes, he'll leave you know, he's just very thoughtful in that way about, you know, if he goes away, he'll leave little surprises, little chocolates and little bits here, there and everywhere that I'll find throughout the time that he's away. So yeah, I guess we you know, we do little bits and bobs like that all the time, to be honest. And the top comment, can you tell a story how Lance and you choose wedding rings? Yes, basically, I bought an engagement ring for Lance, and he had designed an engagement ring with like a little diamond in it, and he made 2. I only bought 1, you know, because I didn't know if he was going to say yes or not, so didn't want to like take the liberty. So I did, so I got 1 ring, and when we ended up proposing and all that kind of stuff, which I can tell in another story in another video maybe. So he then got the rings and he said, well, I've got 2, so we can wear these as our engagement ring, and we'll save the plain ring as our wedding ring. So then I went and got another plain ring for myself, and then we ended up getting them fused together, but we just wanted something plain. So we got 2 like thinner sized rings. If you can see, it's probably a bit dirty now. Yeah, so we got 2 thinner sized rings. The engagement ring is the one with the diamond in it, and then the plain one is the one that's not. And then on the inside, it's got the date that we got married on, like, wire engraved. Why did I forget that word? Anyway, so yeah, that's the story of how we chose our wedding rings. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I know it was a little bit of a flashback, but this, I've washed my hair because Lance is about to cut it, so that's going to be next week's video. Because April 12th is a long way away still, and the hair's getting long. So Lance is going to cut it, I'm going to film it, but make sure you leave your questions in the comments below for next week, and I will see you very soon. Bye!